Canada's election is turning into a circus, and the Trump effect has our legacy media practically drooling over the sexy banker Mark Carney. They're hyping him up like he's the chosen one, former banker, World Economic Forum poster boy, and darling of the globalist elite. The mainstream media is saying he's the only guy with the skills to stare down Donald Trump. Oh, please spare me. If Canadians could just peel their glazed eyes off their CBC narrative of the month newscast and scroll some independent or international news, they'd see Carney's not the second coming after all. He's more like Justin Trudeau 2.0, but with a fancier tie and plain socks. The media is shoving his resume down our throats, but they're conveniently forgetting his extreme green agenda, sky-high taxes, an obsession with keeping Canada's natural resources locked underground. That's not leadership. That's a one-way ticket to a third world economy. Meanwhile, Trump's over there probably smirking at the thought of a Canada so weak and soul-crushed it begs to be the 51st state. He even reiterated today how he would rather deal with the Liberals to accomplish his goal of absorbing Canada. But maybe his blather isn't serious. Trump might not want Carney's anti-American socialist pro-China policies parked on his northern border. Carney's got a lot of support from like-minded anti-Trump leaders too, like Starmer, Macron, the EU president, and others. But Trump's supposedly no fool, though he does have a history of making a couple of doozies. Can you say Operation Warp Speed? Anyway, I suspect he knows a shaky neighbor could spell trouble if the Canadian economy doesn't collapse fast enough for Canadians to beg to become Americans. It's a gamble for Donald. Also, Trump loves his bring jobs back to America stump speech, but unemployment's already at historical lows. So why is he still chasing jobs from third world sweatshops halfway across the planet? Why not let Canada take up some of that slack? Picture a Make Canada Great Again leadership in Ottawa, working hand in hand with the United States to turn North America into an economic juggernaut. And Donald wouldn't have to open his borders to fill those jobs when Canada can take up the slack. A win-win. But no. The media is too busy brainwashing Canadians into hating Trump and tying him to Pierre Poilievre like they're co-captains of some evil conservative conspiracy. Remember when the Conservatives had a 20-point lead over the Liberals? Then Trump started flapping his gums about trade wars and 51st state nonsense, and suddenly it's like he's personally tanking our election. Overplayed his hand? You bet. Now the Liberals are banking on that Trump phobia to shove Carney into power. If they pull it off, kiss a strong, rich, united Canada goodbye. We'll be stuck fighting over the last bottle of overpriced maple syrup while Carney jets off to his next climate conference preaching about windmills. Trump might laugh at Canada's economic collapse, but we'll be the ones crying straight to the poorhouse. Wake up, Canada, before we're just a sad footnote in someone else's history books. Share, subscribe, and donate. Bye.